Armored Core 6 is a funny, rooty-tooty shooty game all about building the right mech for the right job. The game offers the player so many different ways to tackle the challenges it presents, all excelling in their own ways. But what if we didn't take any of the options provided for us? If you accidentally load into a mission without a gun equipped, you'll find yourself punching rather than doing anything useful. This seems to be something which a lot of people know about, but have never really tried. Varty Video included, who told me about it. I sent him a little kitty cat back, and he seemed to like that. So, I'm here today to find out, can you beat Armored Core 6 with no weapons used? Alright, so the run begins. Right away from the tutorial mission, we are forced to use a mech with weapons. So, can you beat Armored Core with no weapons? No. Or so I thought. Until I made a very unfortunate discovery. Oh wait, that does damage? Oh, that does damage? Oh, well, I've shut the bed now, haven't I? That's me fucked. I'm sure for the tutorial mission, you guys wouldn't mind if I just skipped this one. But when I say no weapons, I really mean no weapons. Please don't say it works. Did that work? Please don't say it worked. Oh my god, it worked. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh fucking no. Please. Oh no. Guys, come on. Now this one was one of the hardest fights in the entire run. Straight up from the start of the game, we are met with a solid brick wall. Thankfully, with it just being a tutorial boss, it was rather easy to dodge. All you really gotta do is just stay underneath the boss and it can't really do much back to you. So it was a huge test in patience, a common theme with this run. The only major problem we faced by doing this is sometimes we chased the boss outside of the arena, which led to some very frustrating deaths, especially this one with only a few hits left. Just dodge. I'm dead. I'm so... He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds again. Oh my god. No. Hell no, man. What the fuck, man? But with a lot of patience and not that much skill, to be honest, we finally got this one. He's out of bounds. Okay. No way. Dodge. This is actually nerve-wracking. Come on. Come on, please. Yes! Fucking hell! That's what it's all about, baby! Look at my ammo! No ammo spent! That's it! Alright then. First thing I'm doing... Get off my screen. First thing I'm doing... Oh yeah, baby. That's actually, believe it or not, better. That's better. This is actually getting easier, believe it or not now. So now we can finally get back to our no weapon mech. And I took the time to give the mech the classic Lenny colours.
Agagaga, I'm reborn.
Oh, that looks sick. Boys, honestly, I know this has nothing to do with the video, but can we appreciate how sick this is? This took me ages. I even got, like, different colouring gradients on the face. The face gets dark bluer. You know that, like, spiky stuff around the hair? That's manual. I got these little spiky patterns and made the hair, like, a bit rough. That's actually sick. That's it. That took me the better half about 2 hours, but that's totally worth it.
Gosh dingle darn, I'm looking hella fresh.
Oh, that's sick. That's banging. After this, we had the normal non-boss missions, which gives me the perfect opportunity to introduce our weapon, the no weapon punch. Coming in at a moderate 168 damage, this is a melee attack which boosts you towards your target, draining your stamina and delivering a slow but steady punch. If used too much, it can overheat like an energy weapon. Now, the stamina drain on this is weird, because you can drain your full stamina by doing this, but if you run out, you can still use the punch, even if you have 0. This means it is very easy to get carried away, start spamming the punch, and you can find yourself with 0 stamina left for movement. So it was obvious what our first upgrade would be. A battery which has the quickest recharge delay in the game. Meaning, once I deplete myself, I only have to wait a fraction of the time to get everything back. Holy shit! That's what happens when I do that! Okay, so it sounds like this is really bad. And it is. But we have one huge saving grace. You do crazy posture damage with every punch. Most normal enemies, such as these, can break in one shot.
Ow, 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 my fucking face, Jesus Christ, ow, 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 ow.
And for the bigger enemies, once you do get that posture break, something amazing happens. See, look at that stamina break! I can actually get stamina breaks now. Oh my god. Stamina. Wait, am I stun locking him? What the fuck? Can I kill this guy? With the arms to recharge, and then go. Stagger lock?
Consider yourself slapped, you little bitch boy.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, here's our game plan. Get the stamina break, and that's about all we need. Fuck off. There's no shot. There is no shot. What the shit is this? It became clear that while no weapons was very limiting, in its niche encounter, it could perform amazingly well. And if that's the case, it would then take a very niche boss encounter to cause us trouble. And unfortunately for us, that would be our next mission with the wall. As usual, everything normal here, took time with no real challenge. This fight actually here was pretty funny. I got this mini boss stuck in a corner and my punches like somehow boosted it up a ledge. On the ledge it couldn't do anything back, and further punches from there would glitch it up a wall until it was killed. That's so fucking cringe, you fucking cringe. It's off. Who's that one mech like, oh, boys, I did it! I got him! Boys! Finally, we arrived at our next boss. And it would be a very tricky one. Now, at first, you can see it only takes like 3 or 4 punches to break its stamina. So it looked like it was going to be okay. But then, there was one big problem. While this boss is moving, it can hurt you just by being near it. This means if we time a punch impatiently or incorrectly, we are getting punished. Sometimes really badly. So rather than continuing to spam the punch, we gotta ease up, only take 1 or 2 punches, and be very, very patient. After a long time, with many attempts, this game plan clicked, and we finally got our kill on yet another extremely difficult boss for this run. This does raise a question. Is every boss going to be hard? No. Ironically, our conclusion boss for Chapter 1, Balteus, would be easier. A big reason for this is after the previous mission, we unlock the arena, and with it, our one and only other attack for this run, the kick. This doubles down our strengths of posture breaking and close range gap closing, but also has a glaring problem that we are only able to use the kick when we have stamina, which is not a lot. For the boss of Chapter 1, I don't really have much to say apart from this. Fortunately for us, this is yet another stun lock enemy. We were sure to take our fair share of deaths here, like learning how to dodge the boss, but once we did, it just became a matter of time with our poor damage, rather than this being super hard like the previous 2 bosses. And that was Chapter 1 of Armored Core 6, complete with no weapons used.
Who are you?
Oh my gosh, I finally found my robo
Older
waifu.
type of augmented human. 4th generation.
Yeah, whatever you say, baby, gimme smooch smooch.
Have we made contact?
At least take me out to dinner first, Jesus Christ.
Chapter 2 begins, and we have some changes to our mech, the main one being the legs. This is a huge one because it's changing our kick. Now, I did the number crunching, and for pure damage, the tank is the best, the quad being second and normal being last. Although the tank seems to be best here, for this challenge being so reliant on dodging and staying alive long enough to get the kill, I just think that poor mobility here, it's not good enough. So it comes down to normal legs or the quad legs. Now, not only are the quad legs better damage, I also find the hitbox to be far more generous. It hits enemies in a nice wide 360 around you, plus has a lot of active frame time. You can see here I activate the kick quite early and it lasts long enough to go over and actually hit. The quad legs end up being our main choice of legs. This is probably the most damage I've seen out this build yet, because now the build's looking like we do punches to break posture but have enough stamina to do a kick. 1,500 or so there. But again, what's interesting about that strategy is that it involves saving stamina when the punches drain so much stamina. So it's a very, very good DPS, sure, but a very hard scenario, a scenario that you've got to think about. Chapter 2 has two bosses. The first one, the Smart Cleaner, was almost a run ender. It is just like the wall fight, except rather than hitting the whole back, it's just a tiny red square at the front, which, like the wall fight, puts you in perfect range for the boss to ram you. I really thought this would be the end, but very luckily, I did find an exploit here. By positioning myself very carefully at the top here, it would bait the boss back and forward like over and over again. After some practice setting up this tech in the position, it became a reliable strat and turned this run ender into yet another test of slow and steady patience, but ultimately possible. Boss 2 also looked to be quite hard because it also uses melee against you, and in a melee versus melee boss fight, we're obviously going to come up short. However, for some reason, the way our punch boosts us towards the target, it was just so perfect. It ends up somehow dodging the boss's attack back at us just by happenstance in yet another extremely lucky circumstance. And even though we don't get those stun lock stagger breaks, I mean, look at this damage here with the kick, 1,800 just from the kick. I was very happy with this one, because this is more like what a normal fight for us looks like with our setup, rather than us getting fucked over by some niche gimmicks with the wall or the Smart Cleaner. This is just straight up a fight, and in a normal fight, we weirdly excel. And that was the very short Chapter 2 with no weapons used.
OG, I love sleeping in this pod. Oh aga what the hell, I just threw up everywhere.
Chapter 3 would start with our biggest upgrade the shop could possibly sell. The best melee arms. Oh, that's the ones. That's it. Wait. See, that's so weird that this is just... That's attack power. But for firearms, it's just tracking. But yeah, for melee, that's the one, isn't that? I think that's best in slot. Our punch has just got as good as it'll ever be. That's it. That's how punch min-maxed out. There would be a lot of missions in this chapter, but not too much to show. The thing is that the game wants you to go around these side missions within the missions, such as killing extra enemies for more money. But since we don't buy weapons, we don't really care about the extra money. This makes a lot of missions just sprinting to the finish line, and the fights that we do have to take are honestly not that bad, with the new arms especially doing extra damage and even more posture breaks. Even in this 2-on-1 AC fight, I thought we were in trouble, but the no weapon run turns out to be an absolute demon in core versus core fights because of the stagger lock. I'll get you. Okay.
Back to your post, Grunt. I can handle myself, What?
That's not to say it was smooth sailing though. There are some missions that I want to show here. First of all, this one giving me fucking PTSD from the first boss in the game, but it ends up being easier now because we can punch, so no problems here. I just thought it was fucking funny. The next mission was this mini boss, and it looked like to be another wall or smart cleaner boss. Our worst nightmare. But if you position yourself right in the middle, for some reason, it doesn't hurt you. Yet another extremely lucky happenstance, which had the full potential to end the run right here. The last mission I want to show is this one, a defend mission. You have to stop these normal trash mechs from beating your 3 targets. On a normal playthrough, this is no bother, but on this one, it gets right down to the wire. The obvious problem being is that if something is attacking your base, you can't just turn around and shoot it. We have to fly all the way over every time to each enemy and then punch it. So this ends up being a very calculated mission, remembering where enemies spawn and knowing like what we can ignore for now and what we need to get now. Finally, we managed to get through this one, losing just 1 of our targets. I sure do hope we don't have to do this type of mission again 2 times in the future. It's like all that you can see all the humans, and you can't really see them, but all the humans are behind that glass. I'm like, oh, get the humans, fuck. This now brings us to our chapter 3 boss, the Ice Worm. And you are forced to use this disabling cannon for the fight. So, can you beat Armored Core with no weapons? No. Okay, in all seriousness, this is really just a gimmick that the player has to do. I'm not using this weapon for its damage. Plus, it's a very weak way for this all to end. So, I think we can all agree, just for the sake of this like little gimmick, it doesn't count. Besides, we have much bigger problems to worry about. When all the shots are made, you have to finish off the worm. And I'm going to hand it over to Live Lenny for a little while. What now?
It's back online.
What now?
The real thing is fried. We've got nothing left to break the seals with.
Wait, what?
Well, kids, that's the smell of lost glory.
Is it over?
Mission failed. All
Wait!
units retreat.
How am I supposed to do that then? Wait, how am I supposed... What? No! Right. This is my next attempt. I've got that to go full power with the kick and everything. I'm going to have to try everything I've got. I've even got... Wait. I've even got this shit, which is a kind of ability. I've even got that for the extra damage. I'm going... This is desperate. This could be the end, though. It really sucks that the ending of this is not that it's too hard. The ending of this could be that I'm just hard locked out because the mission's got a DPS check. That fucking sucks. Come on, we can do this, though. Come on, I really hope we can do this. I really want to do this. What's this? How much is this doing? Oh! Oh, that's good! Oh, that's good! That could maybe be the difference. Oh, shit. Okay. It's going to take... I think it can be done. I just need to time it all right. This is going to be my first attempt really timing it. I have to get close. If I can get 1 or 2 more punches right as the fight starts, it's going to make a huge difference. I need to get close.
All or nothing.
It's dash now, dash now. See, if I'm close now, that's already 2 punches in. 1 punch. Kick, kick, kick. Let's do the burst. Let's do the burst. Right. I think that's better. That's better for sure. I think I can do it. That was really badly timed. That was really badly timed. I can do it. I know I can. That's like another 5 or so punches. There's a bunch of optimization there to be made. I can do this. It's a bit far away. Get closer, get closer, get closer. Start dash now. See, I've missed a punch there. I've missed a punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, that could have been it. if I timed the explosion a fraction earlier, that was it. If I timed it a fraction earlier, that was it. 9, 10, 11, 12. Hang on. 13, 14. One more kick and a burst. And a burst. Go on. Oh my god, yes! Yes! I really thought I fucked it up. At the end, after the explosion, he had 1 health left. I really thought I fucked it up.
You shitting me? The freelancer really did it.
And that was Chapter 3. Beat with no weapons used. Well, fuck you, apart from that stun laser thing. Shut the fuck up, bitch boy. Chapter 4 now. And this chapter would be both the easiest and the hardest at the same time. I know that's weird to say, but follow me here. What made this chapter super easy is that the end boss of pretty much every mission here was a core versus core fight. The one area in which we absolutely dominated. Even this big AC guy here couldn't really do much back to us. This is also because we had one last upgrade for our build. A jet engine, which, like the arms, has a hidden stat. This stat makes our melee travel distance much quicker and track way better. This ends up making our punches even be able to track dodges. Perhaps the one and only counterplay enemies could do in core versus core fights.
621, there's no time. Get rid of it.
Oh, I'm already halfway through it, mate. Already halfway through it, lad. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I don't really have too much to show here. I mean, the missions are just a race to the finish line, and when I do get to the mission boss, it's just another core versus core fight. As much as I love Rusty, he didn't stand a chance. I fucking sucked his cock off. Oh wait, I don't know. I can't say that.
So, buddy, who needs you?
A bit fucking rude. Yo mama needs me, shut the fuck up.
So then, what's the deal with Chapter 4? Why is it so hard? Well, it is yet again the end of Chapter 4 boss, the series Ibis core. Now, I know we were just saying how broken this was in core versus core, and this being a core versus core finale, like what's the difference? This one dodges a lot. You can see here that I'm doing my typical like rush down strategy, and it just keeps backstepping it. Like sometimes I do hit, but mostly I'm coming up blank. Of course, when we do get that posture break finally, it's business as usual. But getting that break is proving very, very difficult. It's a very methodical fight which I can't just spam at. I've got to just know the right radius that I have, that your punch will bring you to the boss, but if it does dodge, it has enough left to go the extra distance. It's a lot of thinking here.
Wait.
But then we find out it's a 2-phase fight, which means we do it all over again. I tried a lot of different strategies here, mainly switching back down to the super quick legs, hoping this extra mobility here, traded for less damage, would help me stay alive for longer. But no, there was no way around this one. I was just getting slapped, especially by the Phase 2 redo. This, again, was looking like the end. But this time round, I really didn't mind it ending here. The run ending against some cheap gimmick like the Ice Worm or the Cleaner Bot would have been really fucking lame. But the run ending against an actual competent fight, which exposes the weaknesses of this no weapon build, well really, that's just how it is, and that's fair enough. If it ends here, that's completely valid, and that is the way I was thinking about it. Out of all the possible ways this could have ended, this is perhaps maybe the most satisfying way it has to end. But I noticed I was starting to get closer and get into the second phase, but this time dying like halfway in. I kept going, and in perhaps the most demoralizing part of this run, the boss has one more huge attack it does when it's on super low health, and I would lose a run here. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. I almost had it, and I just didn't have enough stamina to finish the job. Although I was very happy to call our run here. After being this close, I knew I couldn't stop here. It was just a matter of time. Let's fucking go, baby! Fucking hell! And that is Chapter 4, beat with no weapons used. We have one more chapter to beat the game.
Main system activating combat mode.
Oh, what's this shag I'm in? What? Oh, fuck. Ah, bro, don't let the... No, don't make me go back to bumping people. Don't make me go back to doing this. Oh, no. No. Please. No. No. Please beat it for me. Please. Oh, it's going to take you a while. Yeah, I'm standing here, love. You're all like half health in them. There we go. You got one. There we go. Oh, she's doing it. Go on, love. I'll take this one, love. I'll take this one, love. That's all me, baby. After that very scary start, Chapter 5 begins in proper. This would begin with a defend mission. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. But it was made just barely possible by our melee boost upgrade from the jet. The ability to close down those gaps way quicker and then one shot due to our upgraded parts made this way nicer to deal with. But that's not to say it still wasn't very close. This is 30 seconds left on the mission with just one hit left on my defense's health. Come on, come on, come on. No! Come on. No, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm out of punch, I'm out of punch. Kick. Kick. Okay, I'm just doing that. Sure. Why not? Fuck. 30 seconds? No, bro. See, that tracking's really helping out. No, 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 no. Come on. No. No. Who else? Anyone else? Anyone else? No way did I do it with that. No way did I do it with that amount of health left. Oh! And now we make our final choice for our playthrough ending. You know what, Lenny? Which one would you like to do?
Damn, bro, I will do whatever my Robo GF wants me to do.
Raven, this job comes from me. Air. Elabaconian.
Whatever you say, BB smooch smooch.
Oh, it's nice to have a normal... The last AC fight I did was against that boss. It's nice to have a normal one again. Fuck me. Look at this shit. Business as usual. Smashing his fucking cock off in a corner. It's business as usual now. Jeez, man. After that boss, this is nice. This is so fucking classic of this game, though. You've shut the bed, mate. I'm sorry. You're instant. Oh man, it's actually no joke. Good against in core versus cock is actually fucking sick though. The boss of this mission is a double 2v1 AC fight. Now, this one was pretty tricky, as trying to single one out first was difficult due to the other AC having improved enough AI to actually attack you while its friend's being attacked. Although this would look like another brick wall, fortunately, if you position yourself just right in this multi-layer arena, you can trap the other AC so it won't attack back, giving you a free 1v1 before finishing off the other. It was now the final mission, and a redo of previous bosses, except this time you have additional help. So I really don't have much to say about it. So instead, I'm going to use this time to wrap up and talk about the no weapon run as a whole. So, is this run hard? Yes, oh fucking god, yes it is. I think about the Ice Worm, the Series Ibis fight, yeah, those guys are like very, very hard. But I also gotta say that it has its specialities, mainly the core versus core fights. As you guys have seen, it is almost no different than a normal playthrough, if not better. So, here's what it comes down to. Like what's the mid-ground? If it's not too easy and it's not too hard, like what's the majority mid-ground experience? This, what you're seeing. Things that just take time. Not that interesting, just takes time. And it can be pretty boring. Would I recommend this run? No, not really. It's just kind of boring with like big spikes of difficulty and random hilarity. And there is no better way to wrap that all up than the final boss of our run. Is it a normal AC fight or is it like the other one? Oh my god, it's a normal AC fight. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Walter. Walter, mate. Walter, I'm sorry. Oh dear. It's gone terrible for you, Walter. The final boss is the one thing this build's good at. Oh dear. Oh fucking dear. It's all gone bad for Walter. He shot the bed. Out of all the challenges I've done, I think this one is on the lower end of the fun scale. But I can't deny the amazing fun I had with discovering super niche things with this build, such as the stagger lock. And yeah, that's about it. I don't really have too much else to say other than yes, you can beat Armored Core 6 with no weapons used. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.